What I'm going to go over in this video is stretching. Ever since I started training in martial arts, I've always been told that you need to stretch at the beginning and then at the end of the class. Now the stretching routine which I'm going to show you is one which I have done for many years, and I've gradually adapted and taken things out and put things in to end up with what we're going to show you today. And the routine basically gives me a full overall stretch from the top to the bottom to then allow me to then go into whether it's fitness training or martial art training. And the way the routine works is it starts at the top and we gradually go through the whole of the body. We don't chop and change, we don't go from one part to the next part. We start and we gradually flows through in a more of a continuous motion. So to start with, we just want to stand in a relaxed position, shoulder widths apart, and from here I'm going to stretch my hands up to the top, and at the same time I'm going to do this, I'm going to go on to my tiptoes, and with my hands I'm just going to open and close, as you see here, my hands. I'm going to do it 35 times. Now what I've done over the years is gradually built up to this point, so maybe when you're first starting you want to maybe just do 10 times and then gradually build up to maybe 15 and then 20 and so on. And all this does is just help strengthen the arms. So here we go. And at the same time I'm doing this, I'm stretching up as well. And the other reason why I'm on my tiptoes is to help my balance at the same time. This time now I'm putting them out to the front. And then from here I go to the side. And from here I then go to the back. And then I rotate to the other side. I'm looking forward at this point, so I'm stretching back, I'm stretching forward my neck. Then I come back to the front. And that's we're done. And as you'll see, by opening and closing your hands, this is helping strengthen up the actual wrists as well. From here, then I come back down and then I stretch back, and I normally do it to the count of 20. From here, then I open my arms a bit more. And then even further. Stretching, I'm trying to stretch my arms at the back here. Shake my hands off. From here, I put my hand up and then to the back of my head, and then I'm pushed down, and I'm just trying to stretch this section here. And when I'm doing it, I'm counting to the count of 21. And I do the other side, up and then down. And then the other side again. And the other side. Pulling down here, trying to stretch here. And last time. I do it 3 times each side. From here, I then take my arm across and I pull it. I don't need all of it at the same time. I'm just going to be stretching this part. So I put my hand across and pull my arm back, and then I pull. I'm pulling with the other hand. At the same time I'm pulling, I'm not looking behind me, I'm looking to the front. So I'm trying to stretch, pull this part round. Same again, I'm counting to 21. And then I do the other side, put my arm across, put my other arm up, and I pull it. I'm pulling it, I've just put my arm across where the elbow is here. I'm pulling it. And at the same time I'm pulling it round to my left, I'm looking to the right. And then the other side. And the other side. And finally the other side again. From here, then I'll do my head. So I look down, my chin goes to my chest, and I'm just counting to 12. From here, I put it back, and then back. Bring it forward again, and I turn to one side. This time I'm just counting to 20. I normally do it to double the time period. And then to the other side. And when I'm doing it, I'm trying to twist my neck round so I feel the tension in it. From here I bring it back to the center and then come down and I rotate my head all the way around. I do it 3 times one side and then 3 times the other side. From here then, I'll take my right hand and I'm trying to put my right hand up. I'm trying to touch the sky, the ceiling with my right hand. My left hand is down on the other side and I'm trying to touch the floor. So I'm pulling up and down at the same time. And I normally do this for the count of 10. From here, then I'm going to put my right hand over and I'm going to go out to the side. So I'm using my left hand to support myself, and then I'm also trying to extend out to the side. And same again, it's back to a count of 10. Then we do the other side. I'm raising up and down. So I'm trying to touch the stars and touch the floor at the same time and stretch. Count to 10, and from here I lean over and I'm stretching out. What you can do if you want, you can put the hand to support yourself, or if not, there's other variations of doing this, whether you're putting hands to the like so, or just relaxing it so you're not touching it. Depends on yourself. And back. From here, then I'm going to put my hands together like so, and then I'm going to pull back and stretch. And I normally do this again, count of 10. Now I change hands and do the other side. From here, then I'll rotate my shoulders, 1, 2, 3, and forward. From here, I'm going to extend my hands out to the count of 6. And this is at the high level. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. And then middle. 1, 2, 3, 6. And at the bottom. 6. From here, sometimes I can do the opposites. And crosses. Now from here I put my hands on my back and then I stretch my back. Now from here then, because I've stretched my back, I need to go forwards and do the same to the front and bend down. Normally I'm doing it for the count of 10. Then we're going to do the hips. So hands on the hips, and I'm rotating my hips round. 1, 2, 3. Another way. 1, 2, 3. And back again. 1, 2, 3. And back again. 1, 2, 3. From here then, I put my feet together, and then I'm going to touch my toes. If you're doing this at the beginning, gradually you use your hands on your legs and work down, so you're doing it slowly and gradually work down. You can feel the stretch in the back and to the toes. Then I'll hold it here. I'll do the count of 10. Now from here then I'm doing my fingers. Now I'm going on my knuckles and then on my palms. And when I come up, I bend my knees, and then I come up. So you see, I'm gradually working through my body. Now, what I'm going to do next, I go into kind of like an L stance, my foot 30 degrees. And from here then, I'm going to raise my foot, and then I'm going to take my opposite hand. So this time, I'm taking my right hand, and I'm going to be catching my left foot. And I'm pulling back. I'm trying to stretch in here. And I'm counting to 20. From here I come up, I put my feet parallel, and then I'll go down to the front. Hands behind my back, and the same again, I count to 20. Then take my left hand and drop it to the floor. And again counting to 20. Bend my knees and come up and do the opposite side. So this time my right foot is out, and I'm going to be going down my left foot. My back leg is just slightly bent and my right foot is straight. I go down, my left hand comes down, and I pull back. And I come up and go down to the front. Hands behind my back. And I put my right hand then to the floor. Counting to 20 again. Bend my knees and come up. From here then, I will then turn, it doesn't matter which side, and then I'm going to step out with my front leg. I'm stepping out with my front leg, and this time my back leg is straight, angled at a 45-degree angle. I'm then going to put my hands on my knee. This is approximately 2.5 shoulder widths and shoulder widths wide. From here then I put my hands on my knees, my back is straight, I'm going to be pushing down with my hips, and I'm pushing down so I can bend my knee so I can just see the big toe, and my back leg is straight, angled out, pushing down, so I'm pushing down here. Same again, I'm counting to 10. From here then, I literally just come up, I rotate my feet, and I push down again. So I'm just literally rotating my feet, so I'm now doing the opposite side. Making sure my hands on my knees, I'm pushing back to push my back, get my back straight. My back straight, that helps push down the hips. Back leg is straight, 45-degree angle. My front knee, I can just bend it so I can just see my big toe and push back. And I change over to the other side again. And then the other side. I do this 3 times each side. Now from here, all I'm going to do is literally from where I was at this point here, you can then literally just sit down. So what I'm doing is from this position, changing the front foot forward, my back foot then goes onto the heel, and then I sit down, like so. And then I come up, oops, oh, you can do that sometimes. I come up, and then my back leg is straight now. I go into the ball of the foot on the other side, and I sit down. And then same again the other side. And the other side. And the last time. I'm doing it roughly 3 times each side, so they count to 10. Now, from here, I just come back up, readjust myself. So this time, I am roughly just over, like maybe shoulder width and a little bit out. From here then, I'm going to bend down, and all I'm doing this time is just bending down. Legs are straight, elbows, fold your elbows, and all you're trying to do this time is get your elbows as close to the floor as possible, and then hold. And I just hold to about 20. Now from this side, all I'm going to be doing, this is my right leg, I'm taking my left hand over to my right leg, my right hand goes behind my back, and I hold. And what you're trying to do here is touch your foot and get your chest as close to your knee as possible. And then we do the other side, and you're just trying to hold to about 20. From here then, I put my hands down in front of myself. You can put your hands down in your palms. What I like to do is to do it on my knuckles, my 2 knuckles, and all you're doing is supporting yourself and trying to let your legs go out as far as possible. All you want to do here is hold it as long as you hold it for about 20 seconds, and if you want, as you get more flexible, just keep holding it a little bit longer to keep stretching and making sure your feet are flat on the floor, facing forwards. From there then, you walk your feet in. When I'm walking my feet in, I'm keeping my hands on the floor. Maybe to your fingertips if you need to, and then feet together. From there then you bend your knees and come up. From here, then I'll open into shoulder width stance, and now I'm going to sit down and try to strengthen my legs, I hold my hands out to the front and I count to 20. And then to the side. Back to the front. Up, shake my legs off. Now from this point here, as I'm down, and then I sit down. Now, we're gradually, you see, working through the body. From here, then, this part, nowadays, what I do nowadays is I use a roller on the back of my thighs to help stretch out the actual muscles in my thighs. Because as I've used them for so many years, some of them are a little bit knotted, so I'm just trying to get the muscles stretched out a little bit more. But it depends on yourself. So, what I do nowadays is use basically just a foam roller, and all I'm doing is literally sitting in like a hurdle stretch, my left leg forward, my right leg to the back, and I'm just trying to use a roller on the back of my thigh, on my leg here. So from here, I'm literally just sitting up. I'm sitting and putting all my weight forward to try to push it down onto the roller, and I'm literally just rolling backwards and forwards a few times. And then I'm just readjusting the roller itself as I can feel it go over the muscles, whether it's to the left, to the center, or bringing it in to the inside of the thigh. And I'm just rolling it backwards and forwards. And this is something I've just been doing as I've got a bit older. It's up to you whether you use this or not. And it's just helping muscles. So I'm doing one side, and I'm pushing down on it. And then when I've done one side, then I'll change over, literally just swap, like so, and do the opposite side. Whatever you're doing, always do one side and then the other side. You can put your hands down, you can leave them up, but I'm always trying to put the weight over the leg. And as I said, I'm readjusting the roller, and it's going over my leg. And from there, and the other thing I then do is from here, this time I'm going to put all the weight on my leg, so I'm literally taking the other leg, crossing it over, so all the weight is on my leg, and doing the same again. Maybe just changing the angle. So I'm just trying to roll, feel where the knots are in my leg. Just help to roll out the muscles. Now it's up to you if you want to do this, or how long you do it for. Everybody's slightly different. I normally just do it for a few minutes on each leg. And then change and do the opposite side. With me, my left leg is worse than my right leg, so I always do more on my left than I need to do on my right. Oops. Like so. Pop that to the side. From here, I'm on the floor, and all I'm doing is reaching forward, trying to touch my toes. When you first start doing this, if you can get to your knees, great, and your shins, ankles, toes, whatever's comfortable for yourself. And all I'm doing is I'm just literally holding the stretch there, just trying to stretch in the back. From there then, sit back, I will sit down, like so. You can see me. Then I'll just sit back. From here, I need to just adjust the microphone. I don't want to squash the microphone. And then I'll lean back and go back, and then go back down. And I normally just hold it to the count of 20, and I'm trying to stretch here. From there, then I will come up, sit down again, stretch my back, I'll stretch out, and then I come to the front. In the front, from here, what I'm doing, I'm just, my arms, so all I'm doing, my hands together, it's like a triangle, and all I'm doing from here is raising up. Breathing in, breathing out. I'm just doing it to the length of the actual breath itself, and I'm just pushing up. Same again, just a few times. From here then, I put my arms out, so my arms are level with my shoulders. My apologies, but just slightly back. The width of my arms is my shoulders, and all I'm going to be doing here, my legs are together, I'm going to just be raising up. I'm just lifting up and stretching the back, trying to lock my arms out. As you come down, breathe in. As you go up, breathe out. This time we're going to breathe in. My back is arched down, so I'm breathing in. As I extend my arch, my back up, breathing out. In, out. In, out. In, out. I do that 3 times, and I'll put my left foot forward, trying to stretch my thigh. Count to 10, and I bring my left leg in, lean down again. Swap legs, right leg comes forward. Bring the foot across, and try to go down. As I'm already in this position, I then take my right leg is in, take my left leg across, and then from here then I get my opposite arm, my right arm, left leg, and I pull. I'm trying to stretch the leg here. And I change over to the other side, left leg in, right foot across, left arm across, and twist. From here, and I bring my left leg in, my right leg out, and I'm just stretching down to the front. A count of 10. From here then I'll take my left leg and I'll put it across my leg, pulling it back, and I'm pulling it to my chest, trying to stretch the inside here. Count of 10. From here then I'll get my leg, hold it with both hands and pull it back. And I take my right hand, put it over to the left side of my foot and extend it. From there then I'll bring it back down, put it across my knee. Let's move my microphone so we don't want to squash my microphone. I'll go back. So my left leg is across my right knee and I'll pull it back. From there then I'll extend my right leg and touch my right leg with my left hand. And then I come back down and do the opposite side. Right leg across, left leg out and pull down. Now I take my right leg, put it across my leg and pull in, trying to stretch the inside here. To the count of 10, and I'll get my both hands, pull it across and pull back. From there I take my left hand, put it across my right leg and extend. And from there then I bring it back down, put it across my left knee, so my right leg is across my left knee, and then I'll pull back. Extend my left leg up and touch with my right hand. From there then I come down, my feet together. Just come straight together. I try to pull them as close to my bum as possible, and I hold my legs like so. Then I use my elbows to push down. If you want to get a bit more stretch, I hold my ankles and I push down even further with my elbows. And I normally hold this for a count of 20 or 30, pushing down, trying to stretch at the same time. The trick with this is eventually you want to try to get your ankles as close to your bottom as possible. And pushing down. From there then, I'll open my legs, stretching out. And from here, what we then do, we're going to just try to get our hips moving and our legs a bit more flexible. So all I'm going to be doing this time is I'm going to put my hands together. I'm just going to go out, round and back. And all I'm going to be doing as I'm going out, I'm breathing out. So as I go down, I'm breathing out and back up. In, out. Six, and then we go the other way. Breathing out, in, out. Next, from here, maybe shake the hips a little bit, try to put it a little bit more forward, and then left hand across, right hand up, and I lean over. 10, and then the other side, right hand cross, left hand up, and I lean over. From here then, I'll try to take my right hand and touch my left foot. 10, and then the opposite side. And then finally to the middle. Using your arms to support yourself, I try to go down to the front, touch my head on the floor. And you can hold this, again, 20-30 seconds. There I come up, I bring my feet together. From here then I'll shake my legs. And this time all I'm going to be doing, putting my knees together, lying on my back and rotating one side to the other side. One side, the other side. And then from there then, left leg out, right leg up, and I take my right leg and across my body. At the same time then I take my right hand and stretch out to the side. Then we change legs and do the other side. Back together, and then we come. Shake my legs off. And now I'm ready to begin my exercises. And that is my full body stretch. I hope it helps you. Off you go, and now practice. Below is a link somewhere in this left hand corner, maybe at the bottom or the top, for the next video on stretching. So you can go and learn and practice it for yourself. Why not go and check it out? As always, until the next time, Kamsahamnida.